Hi everyone, my name is Shamir and I just wanted to join the crystal community and show you all my subscription boxes that I've recently received from Enchanted Crystal. So I'm very new to crystal collecting and this is actually my second box that I have received for the month of May 2020. So I'm doing something a little bit different than the majority of people that I've seen online. They're doing a full unboxing, but when I get my crystals, I really like to kind of spend that time really kind of forming a bond with them and just learning about them. So I like to make it like this really intimate kind of experience. I put on music, I unbox, I look up each crystal and learn about the properties and like the nature of the stone. And I like to set an intention with it. And I also will sage each piece that I receive and just kind of set a positive intention for the ways that I would like to use each piece. So since it's such an intimate experience to have, I've decided to not unbox them because I really like to, do that whole experience. So instead, my videos would be really quick and I'm just going to basically show you what I received. So I've been watching other folks' videos and they've been collecting for years and years and years, and it's really exciting to see some of the pieces that we get that are the same, but also the pieces that we receive that are much different. So I like how you really, will get a unique box if you're part of this subscription. So I'm definitely going to stick with it. Now again, here I'm going to show you the second box that I have ever received for May 2020. So this month, I just received this box about 2 days ago. So I already have my stickers here, so you can see what I did receive. I hope you can read that. So I'm going to start with the extras actually. So I received amethyst, matchstick quartz, and blue calcite. So I will put these pieces out here. So I got about 6 pieces of amethyst and they're really pretty. You can definitely tell that they are purple. Let me see, get them closer to the camera. Some of them are a little chalky, and what I'll have to do is just kind of research a little bit more, make sure it's okay to cleanse these with water and clean them up a little bit. Yeah, some really nice little pieces here. I love the purple and the amethyst. It's my favorite color. Then I also received a small piece of blue calcite as an extra. You can see I'm actually doing this by lamplight. It is late and all of the sunlight is gone. A really pretty piece. It's kind of flat on these sides, but very kind of jagged on this side, and it has a nice sparkle to it. I don't know if the camera's really doing it justice. Put that there. And of course, I think in every extra little pouch that you get, you will get some of that matchstick quartz. So let me gather all of my little pieces that I received here. And here they are. They're pretty. I like this one. He really has a lot of jaggedness going on with him. But some really substantial pieces of that matchstick quartz. So always great to have a lot of that. Okay. Now the first thing I noticed when I picked up my box was that it had some weight to it. So I was excited. I said, oh my goodness, I have something in here that is giving me a lot of weight. And so that was exciting. So I kind of saved those to last. We'll start here down at the bottom with the, I believe we pronounce this lepidolite mica. That sounds good, right? And it's this piece here. If you can tell, she has a purple tint, also very reflective. And it has a lot of gradation and it looks kind of flaky. Like if I was to start picking with it, it might flake apart. And it's layered. So if I turn it to the side, I don't know if you can see that, but it has lots of layers in it. Lots of sparkle. Very pretty piece. Again, purple, so I love it. Very smooth, but also kind of bumpy a little bit because you can feel those layers. So very cool piece. Lepidolite mica. Next, I have a little collection here of fluorite octahedron. I got 3 little pieces. And what I really like about these is, as a collection together, there's a gradient effect that we're getting. So here we have clear. He's kind of chalky. Again, I'm gonna look into this and see if it can be wiped off. But he's like clear. Then we have one that has a little bit of tint to it, a little bit of green. Like you'll have to look real close to tell, but it's not as white chalky as that one. And then we have one that is visibly green. I think that's cool how I received 3 pieces that have this gradient effect. I love the octahedron shape on these as well, and they're just really cool. They're like little dice. Super cool. Nice little collection of those that I've received. Next, we're gonna go with the Desert Rose. A very small piece, but still cute nonetheless. Sorry if my camera isn't focusing. It's my first time using my iPhone camera here, so I'll have to play around with it and learn the settings. But yeah, just a typical piece of Desert Rose. It's cute. I like it. Next, I'll show you the Danbarite. And it says it's rare. So it's sort of 2 pieces stuck together. And my camera isn't quite showing how shiny they are. Like they're much more shiny and much more clear than they're appearing on the camera. Stuck together. A little bit of, I like kind of like the dirt that you find with some of the pieces that you receive. It's like you can tell they really were unearthed from something. And so here is where they were kind of broken off of whatever they were encased in. So yeah, 2 pieces kind of fused together. It's really cool. Right there. And next, we're gonna go with down here the Namibian black tourmaline, and it says very rare. It's a very small piece, but still very pretty. Very dark, has a shiny appearance. Now the underside is a little interesting. It's like weird and crusty. Definitely, you can tell. Yeah, it's kind of like sandy and crusty, and this is whatever it was encased in. I have all of that sediment still on the back of this thing, but still a beautiful piece nonetheless. Namibian black tourmaline. Okay, so I have 2 pieces left. This is the second most impressive piece and also the second most weighty piece that I had. This was adding to that weight that I told you I was feeling when I first received the box. And this is a piece of hematite. And so she's kind of, it looks like lead. She's kind of dull all on this side. Just a little brown there. It gives me just that appearance of like lead. And then we have this side. She's shiny, but also has, I don't know what it is, but it's something on it that's, I don't know. It's weird. You can see a good reflection in this, right? all over that. So I don't know what to call that because I'm so new to crystal collecting, but maybe it's rust, maybe it's wood. I don't know. But it's there. And then last but not least, on my most recent box, I received this impressive piece of celestite, and it says rare. This piece is very heavy. I'm going to turn it around on the back so it's a surprise when I turn it over. Big piece, right? Big piece. Put it in my hand. Look how big it is. It's a huge piece. So it has a little bit of sparkle going on here. Very faint sparkle. But then when you turn it around, things get really impressive. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. I was so happy to receive this piece. It's gorgeous. It really is. This makes me smile so much. And again, she's a really huge piece. So there's some really pretty individual like points that are coming out of this. Is a point here. A lot of sparkle and points showing up in there. This one is also a really pretty one. It's a really dark kind of looking point. But this one here is the most impressive. Most impressive. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I do have other folks here with me. So very pretty celestite. And she sits up pretty nicely by herself. So let's see if I get it all in there. Enchanted crystal. I'll bring her down a little bit. There we are. All right. There we go. My May 2020 Enchanted crystal box. Thanks for watching.